What if I told you that one of the best ways to rebuild muscle after 60 doesn't require a gym, special equipment, or even getting out of bed?
You don't need to brave the cold morning air or push through exhausting routines. In fact, the first few minutes after you wake up right there under your blanket might be the most powerful time of your day to strengthen your body.
A 2024 study from the Mayo Clinic found that gentle muscle activation within 10 minutes of waking up increases blood flow by 25% and reduces morning stiffness by nearly 1/3.
That means you can help your heart, your circulation, and your balance before your feet even touch the floor. For older adults, that simple morning motion can be the difference between standing tall and struggling to move after a night's rest.
Think about it. After 7 or 8 hours of lying still, your muscles have been resting too long.
The blood in your legs moves more slowly, your joints stiffen, and the communication between your brain and body dulls slightly. The key to aging gracefully isn't just resting well. It's learning how to wake your muscles up before the rest of your day begins.
Today, we'll go through 5 simple, gentle movements you can do right in bed to rebuild muscle strength, protect your joints, and boost circulation.
No equipment, no strain, just your body and your breath working together to start the day right.
So before you even think about getting up, let's start small. Stretch your toes, take a slow breath, and get ready to feel your body come alive again.
Because once you learn to wake up your muscles with intention, you'll find your whole day and your whole body feels stronger.
Now, let's begin with the simplest movement of all that starts right at your feet.
Number 1, ankle flex and point.
Before even getting out of bed, there's one simple motion that can quietly wake up your entire body, and it starts right at your feet.
For many older adults, the first few seconds after waking often come with heaviness in the legs or a sudden calf cramp. That's because after hours of lying still, blood tends to pool in the lower limbs. The good news is that this first movement can reverse that effect in less than a minute, while still lying flat. Stretch your legs forward. Point your toes slowly away from your body, then pull them back toward your face. Keep the motion gentle and rhythmic, like waves rolling in and out. Repeat 10 to 15 times, keeping your breathing steady. This isn't just a warm-up. Each flex and release activates your calf muscles and Achilles tendon, stimulating what physiologists call the muscle pump effect, a built-in pumping system that helps blood flow upward against gravity. Now here's where science gets fascinating. The veins in your legs don't have their own muscles to push blood upward, so they rely on the squeeze and release action of the surrounding muscles. When you move your ankles this way, it's like turning on a set of tiny pumps that send blood back toward the heart and even to the brain. As fresh oxygen returns to your head, you may feel a gentle lift in clarity and alertness, proof that circulation is waking up. The benefits extend further than you might think. This motion also activates sensory nerves in your soles, improving proprioception, your brain's awareness of balance and movement. That's crucial for staying steady when you take your first steps of the day. Over time, this simple habit strengthens the connection between your legs and your brain, reducing the risk of falls and giving you safer footing. A common mistake is rushing or tightening the toes too much, turning the motion into a forced stretch. Instead, imagine gliding through water, smooth, effortless, and controlled. Moving too fast may cause cramps or defeat the very goal of improving blood flow. Here's where it gets fascinating. The muscle pump effect is one of the body's most underrated systems, a natural second heart in your legs. When the muscles of your calves contract, they squeeze the veins running through them, pushing blood upward against gravity. Tiny one-way valves in those veins prevent the blood from flowing backward. During the night, when we lie still, this system shuts down. Blood and fluid pool in the lower legs, which is why so many older adults wake up with swollen ankles or tingling feet. But the moment you start flexing your ankles, that pump turns back on. Within just 30 seconds, circulation improves, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the brain and muscles. This mechanism doesn't just help your legs, it benefits your entire body. When more oxygen-rich blood reaches your brain, it helps restore alertness, stabilizes blood pressure, and even supports heart function by reducing strain. It's like giving your cardiovascular system a warm-up before you even sit up in bed. When your feet have truly awakened, it's time to bring that energy upward to your knees and hips, where strength and balance take the next step forward. Number 2, alternate knee flexes.
Once your feet have done their job of waking the circulation, it's time to bring that movement higher to the knees, the silent guardians of balance and independence.
After hours of stillness, the tissues around the knees lose warmth and flexibility. That's why many older adults feel a dull tightness when they first try to stand, as if the legs are reluctant to obey. This gentle motion changes that story. Still lying on your back, take a deep breath and slowly slide one heel toward your body while keeping the other leg extended. Feel the bend forming naturally at the knee, not forced. Pause for a moment when the thigh is halfway up. Then let it glide back down. Switch sides and repeat. Move in rhythm with your breathing. Inhale as you bend. Exhale as you release like a calm pendulum, swinging from side to side. This simple rhythm awakens both the front and back muscles of the thigh, two powerful groups that often lose coordination with age. When the quadriceps and hamstrings learn to fire in balance again, every movement from standing up to taking a step becomes smoother and more secure. The motion also draws blood into the knee joint itself, rehydrating the connective tissue and washing away that morning stiffness that makes the first steps uncertain. The true magic here lies in something called the joint lubrication effect. Overnight, when you stay still for hours, the protective joint fluid synovial fluid pools at the bottom of the knee. By bending and straightening gently, you help redistribute that fluid over the cartilage, coating every surface like oil on a hinge. Within less than a minute, friction drops. Movement feels effortless, and the joint becomes warm and supple. It's a quiet miracle your body performs all on its own, as long as you give it the chance. Some people, though, make one common mistake, pulling the knee too far up or moving too quickly in hopes of getting a stretch. That only ends up tensing the lower back and making you breathe shallowly. The fix is simple. Breathe normally and stop bending once you feel the thigh working, not when your back starts to lift. A small, smooth motion done correctly will do far more than a big, jerky one ever could. If your knees pop or click a little, don't panic. That's just air shifting within the joint as it rehydrates. But if you feel sharp pain, pause, shake your legs out, and resume with smaller movements. After a few mornings of practice, you'll notice how steadier you feel when getting up. Your knees no longer hesitate, and your balance feels quietly restored. With your legs now warm and cooperative, the next step is to awaken the body's central stabilizer, the abdominal core, where strength and posture truly begin. Number 3, gentle abdominal squeeze.
Now that your legs have found their rhythm, it's time to wake up the command center of your posture, your core.
Many people think of abdominal muscles only when they're trying to flatten their stomach. But after 60, those muscles serve a far more important purpose. They protect your spine, support your organs, and stabilize every single movement you make. Without them, even sitting up in bed can strain the back. Start by lying comfortably on your back. Knees bent, feet flat on the bed. Place one hand lightly on your stomach and take a slow, deep breath in. As you exhale, draw your belly button gently toward your spine, not by sucking in hard, but by tightening as if you're zipping up a snug jacket. Hold that tension for about 5 seconds, then release completely and feel the air flow back into your body. Repeat this about 10 times, breathing evenly throughout. This slow and deliberate motion does more than tone your waist. It activates the deep core muscles, especially the transverse abdominis, a wide band of muscle that wraps around your midsection like a natural corset. When this muscle contracts, it stabilizes the lumbar spine and keeps your posture upright. Each gentle squeeze also boosts circulation to the abdominal organs, gently stimulating digestion and helping the diaphragm work more efficiently. What's remarkable is how this simple movement affects the entire body. By waking up the deep core, you improve intra-abdominal pressure, which takes stress off the spine and hips. It's like building an inner column of support that keeps you steady when you twist, reach, or bend. Studies on older adults have even shown that regular deep core activation reduces lower back pain and improves walking balance. A key factor in preventing falls. A common mistake, though, is holding the breath or tightening the chest instead of the belly. When that happens, tension shifts upward, and you may feel strain in the neck or shoulders. The fix is simple. Keep one hand on your stomach and one on your chest. The chest should stay almost still while the belly gently moves in and out. If you feel your ribs lifting, slow down and start smaller. You're training control, not brute strength. Another tip is to imagine your abdomen as a calm ocean wave, contracting smoothly as the tide draws in, and releasing softly as it rolls out. That image alone helps your breathing synchronize with movement, turning a small exercise into a whole body reset. If your lower back tends to ache in the morning, you'll notice the difference within a week. The tension will ease, sitting up will feel lighter, and you'll move through your morning with more confidence and stability. And with your core now active and steady, is the perfect time to bring that stability upward to the shoulders and arms, where gentle morning motion helps release tension that often builds overnight. Number 4. Arm raises.
Now that your core has reawakened and your spine feels more supported, it's time to unlock the upper body.
The shoulders and upper back quietly carry the weight of your posture all day, yet they often become stiff during sleep when the arms stay in one position for hours. That stiffness restricts circulation to the neck and brain, leading to that groggy heaviness many people feel in the morning. This gentle movement helps release that tension and prepares your body to breathe and move freely. While still lying on your back, rest your arms alongside your body with palms facing down. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly lift both arms upward toward the ceiling, keeping the elbows slightly bent. Continue the motion until your hands move overhead, or as far as feels comfortable without straining. Hold for a brief moment, feeling the stretch along your ribs and shoulders. Then lower your arms gently back to your sides as you breathe out. Repeat this slow thumb-flowing motion 8 to 10 times. As simple as it seems, this movement activates the shoulder flexors, upper chest muscles, and even the diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing. Each lift expands your rib cage, drawing in more oxygen and sending it upward to the brain. The rhythmic raising and lowering of the arms act like a natural pump for the upper body, improving circulation through the shoulders, neck, and scalp. Within a few breaths, you may notice your head feeling lighter, your vision clearer, and your energy quietly returning. From a physiological point of view, this exercise supports the lymphatic flow of the body's system for clearing toxins, because the lymph vessels rely on muscle movement rather than a central pump like the heart. Slow arm motions help move stagnant fluid that builds up overnight. That's one reason why Japanese wellness routines often begin the day with gentle upper body stretches to wake the body's internal flow before activity begins. However, many people unintentionally turn this gentle wake-up into a shoulder workout by tensing their neck or shrugging the shoulders upward. That tightens rather than releases the area. To correct this, keep your shoulders relaxed and imagine your arms gliding through water, not lifting against weight. If your arms tremble slightly near the top, that's normal. It means weak stabilizing muscles are reactivating after rest. If you've ever experienced stiffness when reaching for something on a high shelf or when combing your hair, this simple motion will slowly restore that range. It's also an excellent moment to sync your breathing. Inhale as your arms rise, exhale as they fall, training your body and lungs to work together again. Within just a few days, This habit eases shoulder tension, reduces neck tightness, and improves the comfort of your breathing throughout the day. And now, with the upper body awakened and energy flowing freely, it's time to finish by stretching the spine and back, reconnecting every part of the body in one gentle motion before stepping out of bed. Number 5. Side-to-side body tilts.
After waking up your shoulders and chest, the final step is to bring flexibility back to the spine, the central column that connects every movement in your body.
During sleep, especially when lying in one position for hours, the muscles along the lower back and sides of the waist tighten and shorten. That stiffness makes many older adults hesitate when getting out of bed, afraid of that first sharp pull in the lower back. This gentle side-to-side motion helps release that tension and reminds your body how to move smoothly again. While lying flat on your back, keep your knees bent and feet resting on the mattress. Let your arms fall loosely by your sides. Take a slow, deep breath, and as you exhale, let both knees drop gently to one side, keeping your shoulders relaxed and flat on the bed. Inhale again as you return your knees to center, then exhale as they fall to the other side. Move slowly and rhythmically, like a soft rocking motion, repeating 8 to 10 times in total. This movement activates the oblique and paraspinal muscles, the deep stabilizers that control your balance and protect the spine. By alternating from side to side, you lengthen the tissues that often become shortened overnight and improve circulation to the lower back, hips, and even the digestive organs. Within a few breaths, you'll feel the spine loosen, your breathing deepen, and a pleasant warmth spread across your lower back. From a physiological standpoint, this motion supports the spinal mobility chain, a series of small vertebral joints that depend on gentle twisting and bending to maintain their natural lubrication. When these joints move, they release synovial fluid, keeping the discs supple and reducing friction between bones. It's the same principle physical therapists use when helping patients restore back flexibility after long periods of inactivity. A common mistake is forcing the knees too far down, trying to stretch more. That can twist the spine beyond its comfort range, especially for those with tight hips. The solution is to keep your movement within a pain-free zone, small and soft at first. Focus on the rhythm of your breath. Exhale as you tilt. Inhale as you come back. If you place one hand on your stomach, you'll feel how your breathing naturally guides the movement. For those with morning back stiffness, a small pillow under the knees can help reduce strain while maintaining support. Another tip, if you enjoy music, doing this motion to a slow, steady tune helps you relax and follow an even rhythm. After about a week of daily practice, most people notice their lower back feels more open, their spine more flexible, and even their posture throughout the day improves. It's a gentle reminder that mobility isn't lost overnight. It just needs to be gently reawakened. What makes this final stretch so remarkable goes beyond flexibility. It taps into something called the stretch-induced endorphin release. When you gently elongate your muscles, small nerve endings in the tendons send calming signals to the brain. In response, the brain releases endorphins, those same feel-good chemicals that lift your mood after a walk or a good laugh. It's your body's natural way of saying, you're safe, you're awake, and you're ready. This reaction doesn't just make you feel good, it actually wakes up the brain. As endorphins circulate, blood flow to the prefrontal cortex increases, sharpening focus and improving alertness. That's why so many people describe a light, pleasant clarity after stretching in the morning. You're not just loosening your back, you're resetting your entire nervous system. So now, as you lie there and take your final deep breath, every part of your body, from the ankles that pumped blood to your brain, to the knees that began to glide again, to the core and shoulders that found strength, and the spine that released its tension, has quietly awakened. These 5 gentle movements may look simple, but together they form a full system that reactivates circulation, resets your joints, and signals your brain that it's time to rise strong. By spending just 5 minutes each morning on these small motions, you're not only improving flexibility and muscle tone, you're protecting your independence, the very thing that keeps you living on your own terms. The best routines are the ones that are easy enough to do every day, even before getting out of bed. So tomorrow morning, before reaching for your phone or sitting up too quickly, give yourself this gift. Move slowly, breathe deeply, and let your body wake up the way nature intended, calm, strong, and balanced. And if you found this helpful, let us know in the comments. Do you already do any of these movements in the morning? Share your experience below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because in the next video, we'll reveal how a simple evening habit can help your muscles recover overnight while you sleep.